But the shit I do want to hear is that aba&preach. I do want to hear about that fresh and fit.
Sheesh.
If I
The manosphere is under attack, ladies and gentlemen.
The manosphere has gone to war,
man,
against itself. Hate to see it.
Hate to see it.
You hate to see it. If I could read an article, this is from this website.
Wait, there's an article on this?
There's an article.
Wow, I didn't know.
Now this isn't from like a CBS.com or
no, I don't
AP
care
News,
who it's from.
NBC.
Give me the Onion. There's an article.
There's an article
this.
for a little bit of reference, but being deaf, we're gonna be your drivers for this one going forward.
Yeah, definitely.
Strap in, take a look. All right, so the website is hitc.com.
Okay. I've never heard of that. Hey, look, shout out to HITC.
You know what the initials stand for.
Oh,
you know the acronym.
Okay, all right. I had to think
See,
about
it's websites like this had to run with it. Yeah, it wouldn't be just like anybody, you know?
Right.
Because in the grand scheme of things, I mean, this YouTube channel's out there that got like 2 million subscribers I ain't even heard about.
Yeah.
Like, YouTube's a weird spot. Like, aba&preach at 1.4 million right now. Mm-hmm. And I think Fresh and Fit, they're, I don't know.
400K.
They've lost a lot of numbers in the past couple of days. We'll get to that. But, yeah. But thing is that with YouTube, you just don't know. Like I said, if someone said I never heard of them, I'm like, makes complete sense.
Yeah, it's possible.
I mean, yeah.
The algorithm's all over the place.
I need an algorithm to get. I need to have to talk to algorithm.
You need to figure out how to get. We need to get in the algorithm.
Hey, algorithm, let's have a conversation.
God damn.
Hey, algorithm, we gonna cut this clip up. We gonna put it on your YouTube.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. And what hashtags do we need to use? Who we need to tag in this motherfucker?
God damn,
get
algorithm.
us in there.
Algorithm. We just want a conversation. All right. Fresh and Fit. This is the middle point until I guess the further battle went on from there.
Okay.
So this is the point where Fresh and Fit apologized for commenting on Preach's wife from aba&preach YouTube channel.
Right.
Following aba&preach drama. All right. So August 17th, a couple days ago, YouTube users could not stop talking about Fresh and Fit versus aba&preach as the drama between the two channels has ignited because of a comment made about Eric Preach's wife. That's when the tipping point.
Yes.
Actually, was that? Yes. I don't think that comment could have, the wife comment could have been held, but this should have been a tipping point.
I still think so.
Yeah.
Because of the nature of the response.
Exactly. aba&preach YouTube channel often make reaction videos. They are. Fresh and Fit focus on mainly female psychology and manosphere things. Like I said, women, finances, fitness.
Right.
That's their thing. The drama between two groups took place when aba&preach reacted to a video of Fresh and Fit, opened up their thoughts on pretty much paying for pussy.
Paying for the peace leaf.
Paying for the box, as some would say.
All right.
Now, let's stop there too as well. Now, this podcast that they're reacting to was a podcast that they were on.
Right.
So if you could give a little bit detail with that, because the article's not going into that.
Okay.
Yeah, so how did it come about that aba&preach reacted to the video on themselves?
I got you. So they were on the podcast. aba&preach were featured on Fresh and Fit's podcast, right? Couple months ago.
Right.
And the topic came up of paying for the peace leave. Fresh and Fit stood on one side of the table, aba&preach stood on the other. And it was just a very cordial discourse among fellow creators, right? So according to
you're talking on the podcast, right?
On the podcast.
Yeah, it was a good conversation.
Yeah, it was fine. Very civil and cordial discourse. It was like, we disagree, but it is what it is, and it was fine. That was that. Here, fast forward to now, someone I think they sent them the clip. They sent ABBA the clip.
Yeah, one of their subscribers or somebody.
Or something like that. Sent them the clip of that portion of that podcast. It's probably about a 20-minute section. ABBA rewatches it, and then him and Preach react to that clip of them on the podcast.
Because it's what they do. They react to videos. So they're going to react to themselves.
Exactly.
On another popular podcast do as well.
And nothing that they said in the reaction to the initial podcast was anything different than what they said while on the show. Look, if you don't want to pay for the peace leave, don't. But don't knock the guys that do, because sometimes it's just easier. That's their cup of tea.
And we're talking about paying for it, not so much like driving down the street.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Hey, how much for the night? We're talking like you take, hey, you mean the lady like, hey, let's go out to dinner, nice expensive dinner, take out shopping, things of that sort right there.
Right. Not just, not straight P word, on the corner.
We ain't
talking about that. We're talking about showing
St. Florida Ave. We're talking about this is some little bit of a higher class. We're talking about
not Florida Avenue, bro. Not Florida and 7th Street. We ain't talking about this right there. You know what I'm saying? We're not talking about that. We're talking about, you got some bread in the bank.
Yeah.
You want to take a shorty out and you want to throw her $2-3 grand to go shopping with, take her on a nice little boat cruise or whatever, and you show her you got it. It ain't tricking if you got it.
That's what they say.
It ain't. If you got it, you got it. That's what you do.
And in some ways, all men do it. You get the nice shoes,
one way or another,
the outfit. You want a nice car, a nice place. You make sure it smells good too as well. You buy money on product, cologne, different kind of lotions, getting your hair cut, all that. It all contributes to what? What is a man? Chris Rock said it best. What is a man's goal in life? Is a woman.
Is a woman. It's
a
woman. We all have done it. We all do it in one way or another.
Whether it's not outright like, here's $1,000. What do I get? Like you're talking to a stripper. No, this isn't that. It's just as far as like day-to-day life, And
it was the reiteration of that disagreement that got Fresh and Fit fired up, for lack of better word.
Yeah, because they ain't like aba&preach's position the reaction video.
And I don't.
And it was a battle of ideas, if you ask me.
That's what it should have been.
Right.
It should have stayed there.
Yeah.
And it didn't.
No. So if I could read what happened next, we can give some more context from there.
Yeah.
Fresh and Fit thought aba&preach were having a go at them in the video and decided to react the same. So they thought they were pretty much getting at them like personally, but it was honestly just, we watched the video, 17 minutes long. It's still on the YouTube page, aba&preachers. All they're doing is just having a conversation. Fresh and Fit, they went off. The former explained how they work harder than aba&preach. They'll be able to clock, and they're able to clock more views than them. Their watch time's higher. Their growth is better. They get more women than they do. They start talking about the individual appearances as far as Fresh Fit to aba&preach. And then also they start talking about Preach's wife. She probably looks like a beluga whale. Insulted the man's country. He's Haitian too as well. Age.
Bro, they just went in.
Talk about it.
They went in, man, and that, look, full disclosure, because I watched the aba&preach reaction. Like probably an hour or so after they dropped it. Like I'm on top of their content, right?
Right.
I will admit, I thought it was weird. I thought the reaction to it was weird because I instantly knew there was going to be repercussions. I knew Fresh and Fit was going to take that reaction video the wrong way. I knew it as soon as I watched it.
Why is that?
Because I guess there's like an unwritten rule. There's etiquette within those circles of YouTube creators that, you didn't give us a heads up to let us know you was going to be, reacting or commenting on that. And
a little professional courtesy.
A professional courtesy. And so I guess, there was an absence of that.
Mm-hmm.
And, but even still, I was like, I get that you guys are reiterating what you all said that night, but it still came off as like, I don't know, that's tough, man. That's touchy. And I just felt like Fresh and Fit was going to take it the wrong way, bro.
But you watch it, it's like they had the response somehow to it. Because aba&preach, they're a big YouTube channel. And I think they even tagged them in it, like at Fresh and Fit.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I mean, you watch it, but, okay. They say they get cold. They came out cold. You didn't see anything about it. You had no idea. You just saw the video upload. People send to you like, hey, what do you think about this? What do you think about this? You sitting there watching a whole 17-minute video. What happens next with Fresh and Fit? How do you react if you're fresh and fit?
If I'm fresh and fit,
yeah.
I'm going to continue the conversation that was had on the initial podcast.
Because why?
Because they reiterated their stance as far as, some people want to pay for it.
Yeah.
As fresh and fit, based on their stance, they were like, no, we're not paying for it. We're working to establish genuine burning desire. We're not going out here tricking on these girls. You know what I'm saying? We're going to establish something.
This man nailed on the comments. Got fresh with 2 guns. We're going to get to that too as well.
Yo,
hey, what do you call them? Twin sisters?
Yo, the Twin Sister Podcast. Like,
the man preached going in.
Yo, that was a very clever shot.
It was. We'll keep going. That's a little Easter egg for y'all. We're going to break this down like an ounce of glue.
But if it was me, bro, like, honestly, for real, I would have just kept it on that same tip. Look, man, I respect aba&preach, man, but look, this is what we doing over here. We didn't look, fellas, if y'all fellas in the camera, all that stuff, if y'all don't want to be going out here tricking on these shorties, man, get your weight up, get your game up, go out there. Don't go out there because these girls don't care. They're going to get it from whoever is offering. So get your weight up, get to where you want to be, and then that's where your focus should be. You know what I'm saying? Work on your game. Make sure your game is tight. So even if you're not at the 6-figure job, you can still go out here with confidence to talk to these women.
And you know, it been a fire move too as well. After they said that, the other one said, hey, we formally invite y'all to come back on the podcast.
Talk it out.
And we can have this conversation face to face. We respect y'all. Y'all been on platform before. Hey,
multiple times.
Yeah, multiple times. We love y'all. Y'all great contributors. Hey, come on down to Miami. Let's have a good time. Yeah, let's have a conversation. And then that clocked a lot more views too as well.
Straight up.
And this is the behind the scenes production that you got to talk about. How do we go about it? That's how I would.
Look,
that's how I would do it. That makes the most sense business wise and also for content.
Exactly. What their response tells me is that they were burning up all pre-production from the time that Abba and them dropped that video.
Yep.
They were stirring in that.
Mm-hmm.
There was no logical conversation being had as far as what should the next move be.
Mm-hmm.
It was straight up emotion, straight up, nah, we're going to bury these niggas. You seen it.
And you know, that's all Myron. And Fresh was just like, yeah.
He's
hype
a
man.
co-signer.
That's it.
He's co-signing. He's
good for a mortgage, a loan.
That's it.
Yeah, a car. But besides that, dude, I mean, you what Eminem say? Listen, me head, you're saying the same shit that he said.
Yo.
Papa Doc, 1 Doc, 2 Doc, 3 Doc, 4.
Bro, it was Myron and the hand puppet of Fresh.
And then
that's all it was.
That's all, yeah, hand deep inside, Fleece Johnson style.
Fleece Johnson. Damn, not Fleece. Did you know he got released?
He did. He's back. He's back in these streets. He's been quiet though.
He has been.
Yeah,
but
probably found himself a little something. Yeah, we ain't getting that though. We ain't getting that. I don't want no problems, Fleece. I don't want no problems.
I don't want you rolling up on.
Nah, not at all. But so, all right, so. And Myron and Fresh, they were going off left and right. So they went back to aba&preach at this point.
Right.
And let's see what they had to say. So, before we did, they called us, this goes back to here. Fresh and Fit, this is the big part right here. Almost missed this. They invited man to a boxing match. Fresh and Fit invited this man Preach to box. After calling his wife a beluga whale.
Look, and that's where they started to lose me. Okay,
one time for the beluga whale too as well. The species itself.
Shout out to the beluga whale. They're not endangered, are they?
I mean, it's whales. I feel like all whales are endangered.
Possibly.
I saw Free Willy.
Yeah, they. But those were orcas, bro. That was killer whales.
Well, just keep the conversation going. I'm not a zoologist, all right? But I did go to Facebook Community College.
Shout out to the name of the show, baby. Look, even though the beluga whale was a very inappropriate, really effed up thing to say about that man's wife attacking his country, age, how they look, all this type of stuff. That was the first response. if you stop there and play damage control, at that point, you may have been able to salvage something, right? But then they followed it up because that was on their quote unquote like daytime. That was on the first show with just him and Fresh. They followed it up with their late night show with all their little OnlyFans fucking girl.
Can we talk about the girls real quick on the podcast? I say we're gonna break down like an ounce of glue. We told us some pre-production. Can we put this on? Can we put this on wax as a old records back in the day? Where did you get these girls from, dude?
They get them from the same pool, the same little gene pool, the same OnlyFans pool. They're 21 to 26-year-olds, and 26 is on the old end. As far as that show goes and the contributors.
In the words of, because I don't believe in stealing people's work, I believe in giving people credit. In the words of Charlemagne the God, my man Nail Boy, Charlemagne the God, not the highest grade of weed in the dispensary. I mean, to be honest, like, it's just not, like, we talked earlier, Lessons in Love. We got Veronica on here. We had, of course, Amber.
Of course, Amber.
Obviously. Shout out to Amber. One time for Amber. One time for Veronica. Kiana, too, as well. You get that round of applause.
Absolutely.
We've had Ebony on here, too, as well. We've
Teresa.
had Teresa, Taj. Yeah, but we've had quality individuals that have an opinion and also have the smarts to back it.
Right.
These women, I mean,
they're just bobbleheads.
A dime a dozen.
Bro, I mean, that's all it is. They're just on fucking Fresh and Fit. That's it. They're just bobbleheads. There's nothing in there. And we're not even trying to like degrade these women. We're just saying that when you come from the same pool of individuals that's very short-sighted, you know what I'm saying? What are you really bringing to the table? Like, all you guys are really there for is just to promote your OnlyFans pages or Instagram pages, and that's it.
I mean, we saw recently, actually, I think it was a couple weeks ago, there's a dude, I guess, that intrude into the podcast studio, which, by the way, the studio is amazing. The studio is fire.
Very nice. Very nice.
They got a great setup. The
Nice
view of Miami
background.
Beach.
Yeah.
Hey, let's
Nice
not act crazy
backdrop.
now. You know, shout out to the intro video too as well. They doing their thing. But you had the intro video, or not the intro video. We had that intruder video. Some dude came in there.
Oh, yeah,
all the dudes got up, and then all you hear was World Star. Follow me on IG. This, that. I'm like, first of all, is somebody with the quality of individual women we had in here? If somebody were to break in here, what do you think would have happened?
Every last one of them would have jumped on his ass.
Exactly.
It's not going down like that.
Nah. And they would have told you about yourself afterwards too as well. Why you were wrong.
What the was you even thinking, bro?
Yeah.
Tripping.
Exactly.
That just goes to, like you said, it just speaks to the quality of women that they have on there and where they are mentally and in their lives and what they think about.
But that part of Miami is it's a little bit different.
Well, there's a certain lifestyle that everyone is trying to portray.
Yeah, it's almost like certain parts of LA too as well.
Right.
Yeah, that's not. This is nothing you see here is really real. Like if I were to show up in a Lambo, making a certain amount of money, it'd be a certain crowd around me. So it's all gone. They on to the next. Or the richer motherfucker walks in, they're on to the next. I can still have my shit. If someone there with more bank, they're
gonna flock.
Yeah, exactly.
It was crazy. Real quick, man. Me and my wife, man, we went to Miami for her birthday.